Hey!
Welcome to another episode of The Wave. My name is Adam.
My name's Nick. Welcome to the weekly news, chat, and show.
Choose news, chat, and show
From bottom of the stream. Shall we address the elephant in the room, first of all?
Just do it. Don't call me that, though, please.
We didn't do a movie show last week.
No, we had a bit of a disaster.
It all went wrong in the edit.
The computer fucked us over, and I lost the file, and I was devastated. I was halfway through the edit, so I spent about 45 minutes to an hour on it.
Okay.
Something went weird on the computer, so I thought I'll save this here, just in case.
Makes sense.
Do a restart, go back in. And the saving the file failed in Audacity, and then it corrupted it, and it wouldn't let me reopen it again. And like a noob, I didn't have any backup. So from now on, I'm Uber backing up everything.
So we've got a lost episode.
We have a lost episode.
Apostle, the lost episode.
It's the first one in age. We've done it. It's happened before. We've recorded at least. We can't remember, but at least 2 episodes we've recorded.
Well,
twice.
we've had to re-record, yeah.
But not for a very long time.
So we thought, didn't we? What should we do? Should we do a mini episode on it and do it here?
Yeah.
We're like, no. People aren't going to stand for that.
No.
Let's just shift. We'll do a wave that you're listening to now.
Yeah.
And
We'll just shift the movie shows back a week.
we're doing Apostle again for the first time
Yeah.
on Thursday.
Yeah. So
Come back here.
apologies for it not coming out last Thursday, but the re-recorded episode will be out this Thursday.
And we did want to make sure that we gave it our full attention because it is a movie chosen by one of our Patreons with their wildcard pick.
Yeah, and you couldn't
Mr.
not
Sam
do the
Mulholland.
episode. We couldn't just leave it as a lost episode.
No.
We maybe would have considered that had it not been a wild card. But you can't really do that. That's not really fair. He pays for it. Literally pays for it.
So, yes.
So
we are
if
going
we
back
sound
to...
like we're talking shit on Thursday.
No way, man. People won't know.
Do you not think?
No.
Okay.
No.
We're professionals. We know what we're doing.
We'll make it better.
Yeah, absolutely. It was rubbish anyway.
Much better.
Oh, in the edit, I was like, this is rubbish, but I'll just delete it and we'll start again. Yeah, so apologies for that. Apologies for computer issues. I've got a plan that should stop it happening again.
Look, happens to all the best podcasters.
Does.
And us. So,
Nice.
don't worry about it.
Anyway, apart from that, how have you been this week, Nick?
Pretty good.
Good.
Pretty
What
good.
have you been up
I went out for dinner one night.
to? Oh, really? Where'd you go?
I went to a Thai
Nice.
restaurant. That was
Nice.
lovely.
I love a tie.
Yeah.
Yep.
You look smart in a tie.
Thank you. I've not worn a tie in years.
All the stories I could tell. Yeah, so that was very good.
Nice.
I had a couple of
What do you have from a tie?
pints.
What's your tie meal of choice?
Oh, I like to bounce around a bit.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I haven't got a set favourite. I'll see which way the wind's blowing me.
Cool.
And it was very nice. How
Good.
about you? What
I'm
have you been up to?
Nothing.
Okay, fine, good.
I brought a treadmill.
Oh, nice. This is exciting.
It's not been delivered yet.
Okay.
But yeah, I've decided. I looked in the mirror last Friday, to be
Right.
honest with you, and I was like, "Yeah, you need to do something
Okay.
because you don't fit in that mirror anymore." So yeah, I thought I'll step in friend of the show Wayne's footsteps and go from there.
Nice. Oh, you can come and play tennis with me at some point.
I could come and play tennis with you.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. I might need to
Going again tomorrow.
go. Mate, tomorrow might be a bit soon.
No, don't come to. We can't play it with 3 people. It won't work.
Freeway tennis.
Yeah.
You could get like a triangular net.
Yeah.
It could be done. No, I'm making a conscious effort.
Oh,
to
nice. That's good.
change my ways. We had donuts in the office at work today and didn't have one. And there were Krispy
Nice.
Kremes.
Right. I'm gonna wade straight in there with a bit of controversy.
Okay.
I think they're overrated.
Really?
Yeah, a Krispy Kreme doesn't.
They're no
do much
different
for
to
me.
any other donut. I'll give you. You can go to Morrison's and get 4 for 50p.
I'm
or
not
you could
really an
get-
icing person, and
I
I'm
agree
not
with
really I don't. Just fill me with jam. I'm not bothered about the
I'd
rest.
rather have a jam donut than a ring donut.
Yeah.
That's true.
Sorry, Krispy Kreme, not for me.
I'm with you. They're the same as. They're no difference to the
So-
50p ones in Morrison's.
It's an easy pass for me.
But yeah, I didn't have one, and that's very. Everybody was like, "Adam's not had a donut yet. What's going on? We bought like 12."
Are you pregnant?
So yeah, so it's. I'll keep you informed on how the life-changing events
Nice.
are going, or if it just becomes somewhere to hang my towels while they're dry.
Yeah.
Because that's probably what'll happen.
They'll dry really quick if you set it fast, though.
That's true. That's a good shout.
they'll be whipping around.
We've got some funky lights on in here tonight.
Yeah, we've gone kind of
We've
purple.
gone-
I've looked straight at it. I can't.
We've got a purple light on. Where it makes all the other colours look really vibrant in the room. It's really weird.
Yeah, everything that's orange or red is popping.
Popping,
like
yeah. It's
I don't know
strange. So maybe we'll have a different colour every week and see how it goes.
Yeah, I might take a picture and
Do it.
social it at some point during this
Get us out
recording.
there on the socials. It's clean enough in here. I'll allow it.
Okay. Good.
Cool.
Yeah, that's all good stuff. What do we do first?
News.
How do we do this? Not like we've been doing it long enough.
Should we do some Netflix news?
Let's do some news.
Got quite a good run of news this week.
Talking of running and treadmills,
Nice.
Chicken Run.
You're so good at your job. Yep.
Is it a job if you don't get paid for it?
Get a bit.
It's fun. It's a fun
Hobby.
Is it a hobby? It's more serious. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. It's a podcast. Just fun podcast. We get a bit of money for it. We've got 3 Patreons.
That's true. Netflix have announced a few more details to their previously announced deal with Aardman Animation.
Okay.
They have announced that a new, as yet untitled, Wallace and Gromit movie to be directed by Nick Park will arrive on Netflix in 2024.
That's interesting. Because have they done one since Peter Sallis died?
I don't know.
I don't think they have.
I don't think so. Because like Curse of the Were-Rabbit was quite a long time ago. Really,
yeah, I don't think they have. So that'd be interesting to see who takes on that role.
Maybe no one. He must have spoke enough words that you can just...
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think they'll go to that.
Maybe. It'd be interesting to see, because it's quite an iconic role, isn't it? So it'd be interesting to see who takes that on.
Yeah. Plus, also, all Wallace and Gromit previous stuff has been like pretty linked with the BBC, I believe.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Netflix offered the big bucks, and that's where it will go.
Cool.
Also,
yep,
as part of the deal, Chicken Run 2.
Oh, I love Chicken Run.
Called Chicken Run Dawn of the Nugget.
That's a great name. Chicken nuggets, I like it.
I didn't know this. Chicken Run is the highest grossing stop motion animated film of all time.
I did not know that either. That's surprising.
That's a good fact.
That is a good fact.
That's
a surprising fact.
Is it when Mel Gibson was a draw? Let's not talk about him.
No, that's not.
Chicken Run Dawn of the Nuggets launches exclusively on Netflix in 2023.
That was not even that long away.
The lead actors are Tandy Newton and Zachary Levi.
Wow, big names.
Reprising their roles from the first movie, Jane Horrocks, Imelda Staunton, most of those people from the original. David Bradley's also in it. Ramesh Ranganathan and Nick Mohammed have all joined the cast as well.
Excellent. Ramesh Ranganathan is in everything at the minute.
Is he?
Yeah, he just seems to be everywhere. I don't know why. But there's nothing wrong with it. He's great.
He is good. So more stop motion coming to Netflix.
Netflix are in on the stop motion, aren't they? They're all in on it.
Yeah, bringing it back.
Hopefully it's less creepy than that one we watched the other week.
The House,
that was it.
It was creepy.
It was.
I think Chicken Run would have took a dark turn if it turns out.
It's called Dawn of the Nugget. It might be how you turn these chickens into nuggets.
Oh, right. I was thinking there's going to be like full-on chicken labour. But you were thinking of...
No, I'm going chicken nuggets.
Chickens getting like mince.
Yeah, through what do they call it? Mechanically separated chicken.
Yeah.
Go through one of them machines.
With like added water.
Yeah.
This chicken nugget's like 90% water.
Yeah, 10% not chicken.
1% nugget. Anyway.
You're 1% nugget.
Yeah, cheers. I don't know how to come back to that. Netflix has announced a new thriller.
Okay. I've really thrown you with that nugget line, haven't I?
Yeah, you have. Sorry, and you're on a different link to me, but that's fine.
Okay.
Netflix has announced a new thriller, of which the premise is basically: what if your mum was John Wick?
Okay.
Are you on board?
I'm on board.
Just with that?
It's not my life's not far off that, to be honest.
It's called Pieces of Her, and it's an adaptation of a Karen Slaughter novel from 2018. It will be released on March the 4th. There is a trailer that has just dropped. The synopsis reads: we never really know our own parents. We might think we have them figured out, but they lived a whole life before we were born, which means they have a lifetime of secrets.
That's a great point.
Bella Heathcote is starring as the daughter. Her mother, Laura, is played by Toni Collette.
Nice, I like Toni Collette. She's badass.
It says they find themselves in mortal danger when a gunman opens fire at a shopping mall. To the daughter's surprise, her mother swoops in, stopping the shooter, appearing in a video that goes viral. this brings her to the attention of some dangerous people from her past.
That's a very similar synopsis to Nobody that Bob Odenkirk made last year.
It is.
Last year?
It's like
the female version of that.
It's
Nobody was a great film. If it's anywhere near that, we'll be looking forward to that. March the 4th release date. That's not even that long away.
No. Exclusive to Netflix.
Excellent.
I like Toni Collette.
I love Toni Collette.
She's a good actress. Yeah, usually she's good value, isn't she?
Yeah, always.
So I think
she's been on the show.
I don't believe so.
I feel like we've done something with her, but
it feels like she maybe should have been.
Yeah.
I don't think she has.
No, I don't think.
Unless she popped up. No, she's definitely. I don't think she's definitely not led anything that we've done.
You carry on with your next story. I'll IMDb and see if there is anything.
Okay, game kind
news. Yep.
Remember the rabbids? They were kind of everywhere, weren't they?
They were for a little while.
I don't know, mid 2000s.
Yeah.
Well, they're coming back.
Oh, okay.
They've previously had like an animated series. Well, they've got a movie, and it is coming to Netflix.
Right.
It's the trailer again has just dropped this week. It is called Raven Rabbit's Mission to Mars.
Nice.
And you can watch that on Netflix from February the 18th.
That's really soon. Nice. I look forward to that.
It says the critters are sent to Mars for what appears to be an innocuous exploration mission, but which soon turns out to be a more sinister plot to take over the planet.
Cool. Sounds fun.
Is that the sort of movie where you get like someone uber famous to do all the voices, even though they're just basically rabbits going like "ma ma 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 ma"?
Yeah, like Vin Diesel in the Marvel film.
Yeah.
Cool. That'd be good.
So if that's your sort of thing, people like those rabbit things, don't they?
I guess so.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Toni Collette hasn't been on this show.
Oh,
next.
The next one is another commission by Netflix.
Okay.
A political drama.
Ooh.
Called The Diplomat. This is coming from Deborah Kahn, who had previously worked on The West Wing and Homeland.
Other political dramas, basically.
And Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, that's not a political
So she's kind of striking out. This is her first series as a showrunner. 8 episodes, 50 minutes each. In this series, in the midst of an international crisis, a career diplomat lands in a high-profile job that she is unsuited for, with tectonic implications for her marriage and political future. Tectonic implications.
Tectonic implications.
Lovely phrase, isn't it?
That is a great phrase.
Yeah, that sounds like they're going for the sort of high-quality, shiny, glossy.
Yeah.
Only time someone says West Wing.
Yeah, if you're comparing anything to West Wing, then
they must have high hopes.
Yeah, they must do. So it sounds like she signed a big deal with Netflix as well to stick with them for a bit as well.
There you go.
Interesting. That'd be good.
You like an escape room, don't you?
I've only ever done one, but I did really enjoy it, and I would love to do more.
Okay, well, I know you like Netflix.
I love Netflix
because you do this podcast.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's a shame you don't live in New York.
Yeah, for many reasons.
For many reasons. One of which may be that you can currently, until the end of February, go and experience a money heist escape room.
Oh, really? I've never watched Money Heist, and I really feel like I'd be into it.
I really want to. I've just never
made it to the top of my list.
I think I would really enjoy it.
I think I would.
Netflix have combined with an event company called Fever, and they have built what they call an immersive super production.
It looks cool as fuck.
It allows ticket holders to participate in all the action of a simulated heist.
Amazing. It looks good. These pictures make it look great.
Yeah, so if you're a fan of the series, you get to wear... Well, you get to wear it whether you're a fan or not. Yeah, you get to wear the red jumpsuit.
Oh, nice.
That they do in the show. You can go and do that at One Handsome Place in Brooklyn until the end of February.
Cool. Well, if you're over in Brooklyn for any particular reason, go and check out a Money Heist escape room.
$49 per person.
That's not too bad.
I don't think so.
The escape room over here is like 30, 40 quid. So. Yeah.
I could be this. What? All right then. What series would make a good escape room?
Squid Game.
Isn't the whole point? There's no escape from that.
Lost.
Well, okay. It'd be very sandy.
It would be good.
Oh, you could stick someone in a bunker.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like in the underground bunker, and you've got to try and get out of the bunker and basically be Desmond for a bit.
Okay,
I'll be up for that.
That'd be all right.
That'd be good.
I was thinking you could do something with like a Stranger Things vibe.
There's a Prison Break one local to us.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do also. You could do Stranger Things one, like you say. You could do
Bust Out the Upside Down.
Game of Thrones.
Really? Oh, you're stuck in a dungeon.
Yeah, why not?
Or
You could literally
or
chew on anything.
Some
into
guy
anything.
rapes you or something.
Oh,
That's what happened in Game of Thrones, isn't it?
I don't know, maybe.
That's maybe a bit dark.
A little bit, yeah. I was trying to keep that light, but never mind. These purple lights just make you feel weird.
Okay, fine. Let's move on. Let's conclude the Netflix news before we move on to the wider world of movies with some casting news. The Murder Mystery 2.
I've never seen Murder Mystery.
Have you not?
No.
One of Netflix's biggest films ever.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Adam Sandler, Jennifer Aniston.
Yep.
Well, they are obviously on board for the sequel. Another
Okay.
caper for them to get involved in. Mark Strong
Voice
is
of
in the cast.
Voice of COVID-19, Mark Strong.
Melanie Laurent.
Yep.
She was from Inglourious Basterds. She was very good in that.
Yes.
Jodie Turner-Smith. Enrique Arca.
Nice.
Not familiar with him. I just wanted to say his name. Annie Momolo, who you might know from Bridesmaids. Yeah. No synopsis yet, but I mean, I presume it'll be Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston will accidentally have to solve another murder.
Is that what happened in the first one?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, cool.
And get to film a movie while jetting off all around the world. So
Sounds good to me.
I don't mind Mark Strong.
I don't mind Mark Strong. Got no
But-
issue with Mark Strong.
He might not be the bad guy in this movie,
But he will be.
but he probably will be.
100% will be.
And it feels a bit like reliable bad guy. We'll just get him. It's a bit lazy casting.
Bold Englishman.
Yeah. Fine. Good luck to him.
He does
You've
all
got
the-
a niche.
He does all the COVID government adverts on the radio, so he's just like, you hear his voice all the time without even really knowing it. Next one.
Okay, some movie news.
Movie news.
I've been watching a bit of the US Office.
Okay, I've never watched that.
No, and I had watched quite a few, but I'd never actually done it properly. So
Okay.
I'm
Going from the start.
taking a very long time.
Going from the
But
start.
I'm doing that sort of just as a film show. I'm really enjoying it.
Okay.
And related to that, John Krasinski has announced that he is reuniting with Steve Carell for Krasinski's next movie.
Okay.
It's called If, in capital letters, that is, for some reason. And it's got quite the cast. Krasinski's going to direct.
Is he in it?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
He's directing Steve Carell,
Right.
Ryan Reynolds,
Yeah.
and Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Oh, wow. Good cast.
Yeah.
I love Phoebe Waller-Bridge. She's so funny.
It says there is no synopsis yet. Plot details are still scant, but all we know is that it's a Krasinski written story which chronicles a kid's journey to rediscover his imagination.
Ooh.
Do you know who else is in
I'm
it?
excited. Who?
An Oscar winner.
Oh, okay.
An Oscar winner who we mentioned on our watch along that we did this week.
No way. Oh, we should mention the watch along.
Oh yeah, we will do.
Yeah.
Louis Gossett Jr. has joined the cast. That's him right there in that picture.
What a weird coincidence.
Because this week, or last week rather,
Last Sunday.
we did a watch along in our Discord.
Yeah.
So if you go and join our Discord, you can jump
Get
on board
involved
for
in
the
them.
next
You'd
one.
be more than welcome. They're good fun.
We watched Left Behind 2.
Yep. Tribulation Force.
Yeah. Which was absolutely terrible.
It was so much worse than Left Behind.
But I had fun.
Yeah, it was
talking to
great
you
fun.
guys.
It's good fun hanging out in the Discord and chatting and.
In which we found that Louis Gossett Jr. is in the third Left Behind
Yeah, he wasn't
movie.
in the one we watched. He was in the next one.
So,
The third Left Behind movie has an Oscar winner in it.
yeah.
It's a Christian survival. I don't even know what they are.
Well, we're going to watch the
We're
third
going to
one.
watch the third
close
one
the trilogy
pretty
out,
soon.
and
Let's
then
close this trilogy off. Forget we've ever
take
done.
suggestions for our future watch-alongs.
Definitely. So if you want to get involved in some watch-alongs, come and join us in the Discord.
Yeah, we just stick a movie on a watch party and open a Discord call and chat along and have a laugh.
It's good fun. It's really good fun. I'll put the Discord link in the bottom of the show notes if anybody wants to
We
join
will
us.
social media it. Come and jump aboard.
Definitely. Thanks for everybody who did come and jump aboard as well. It was
Yeah, it was-
much
We had
fun.
good times.
We did.
I'll never look at an Irish person in the same way again. I will leave it at that. Disney Plus have announced. I was surprised at this story because I didn't realise this was the case.
Okay.
That this summer they will launch in 42 more countries.
Oh,
I thought it was
just
pretty
thought
much everywhere.
Yeah, I did as well. I thought it was pretty much everywhere.
Do you want to know where? If I read them really quickly.
Go for it.
Here's the list of the new countries getting Disney Plus.
Go.
Albania, Algeria, Andorra, Bahrain, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Bulgaria, Croatia, Czech Republic, Egypt, Estonia, Greece, Hungary, Iraq, Israel, Jordan, Kosovo, Kuwait, Latvia, Lebanon, Libya, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Malta, Montenegro, Morocco, North Macedonia, Oman, Palestine, Poland, Qatar, Romania, San Marino, Saudi Arabia, Serbia, Slovakia, Slovenia, South Africa, Tunisia, Turkey, United Arab Emirates, Vatican City, and Yemen.
Well done. Very well done. I'll give you a round of
Can't
applause
believe
for
the
that.
Yemenis haven't already got Disney Plus.
get
All
one-
Vatican City. The Pope.
The Pope
Pope's
can
not
watch
watched
Disney Plus.
Encanto yet.
Well, that's mental. That's crazy. There's also some new territories. So do you want to run through them as well?
Oh, the territories. So these aren't countries, technically.
yeah, these are territories.
Ah, right, okay. The Faroe Islands, French Polynesia, French Southern Territories, St. Pierre and Miquelon Overseas Collective, the Ireland Islands, St. Martin, Svalbard and Jan Mayen, the British Indian Ocean Territory, Gibraltar, the Pitcairn Islands, and St. Helena.
Oh, well done. I only made you do that because I saw the word Svalbard and I wanted to see how you would pronounce it.
I listened to a
You didn't.
podcast that was set on South Svalbard.
Oh, really?
So, there you go.
You did really well. I'm impressed.
That was the one I was confident with.
Oh, I tried to throw you under the bus and failed.
Oh, is when St. Pierre and the Miquelon Overseas Collective came up. 'Cause that sounds like a
That
band.
sounds like a band, it does. The Miquelon Overseas Collective is an 80s band, definitely.
It's prog rock, isn't it? There's loads of
Yeah.
keyboards involved.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so a huge expansion growth. That will boost their subscribers, I would have thought.
Yeah.
I didn't realise there were so many untapped
I didn't either.
streaming countries.
You just because we're so ingrained in Netflix, I suppose, we just assume that Netflix is everywhere. So you just assume that Disney Plus is as well, but obviously not.
Disney currently has, as of the end of last year, 118 million paid subscribers. That's against Netflix's 222 million.
Oh wow, okay, so the Netflix is still in the lead by quite a long way,
Yeah.
but that will definitely bump those list of countries and territories will definitely bump that figure up.
Sure.
You'd hope so anyway. You wouldn't think they'd launch if nobody's going to join. That'd be
No,
annoying.
exactly.
Keep going.
More movie news.
Movie news.
It's official. Mortal Kombat is having a sequel.
Excellent.
Jeremy Slater has been hired to write it. He's the head writer on Moon Knight.
Okay,
Which
that's coming up a lot. Just like
It's coming to Disney Plus next month, I believe.
yeah, it's soon.
No more details other than that. It's literally this guy's got the job well done. But I did watch that. I quite enjoyed it.
I did as well.
It was
Funnily
fun.
enough, I watched it in a Grief Burrito watch along.
Oh, okay.
On their Discord channel.
There you go.
That's how I watched it. But yeah, that was good. It's good. It's good fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
There's a sequel tease at the end of it as well, so it's
Yes.
good to know that sequel is coming.
Do you like The Fast and the Furious?
Never ever seen one of them.
me neither.
I think we've had this conversation on here.
I'm not
before.
sure why, but it's just never happened.
Yeah, it's never.
What's the one thing that could make The Fast and Furious better?
Don't know.
Make it wet?
Yeah, the Wet and the Furious.
Sure. Well, Jake Gyllenhaal's up for that challenge because he has signed on to a speedboat heist thriller movie
Amazing.
called Cut and Run.
Okay.
It says that a group of thieves using high-powered speedboats to rob super yachts steal the wrong thing from the wrong group of people. Gyllenhaal is starring and producing.
Interesting.
And getting to spend time on really fast speedboats.
Really fast, yeah, on the ocean. I love Jake Gyllenhaal. He's really, really good. So that's quite exciting.
Yeah. So that will be winging its way to your screen in the next year to 18 months.
Cool.
Fast and the Furious on the ocean. It's got to be better than Speed 2.
Of course it has. Why would it not? This is one that caught my eye this week.
Oh, yeah. We've got to mention.
We have to mention it. That
What has happened in China this week?
China have released a film this week, or a film has been released in China
On
this
one
week,
of their streaming services.
on one of their streaming services that is 23 years old
Yeah, sure.
since its original release in the UK and the US. Fight Club has been released in China.
Yeah, great. Great film.
Great film.
Just after Meatloaf passed away.
Maybe that's why it happened. Who knows?
I was gutted to hear that.
I was devastated to the death. of
Absolute
Meatloaf.
legend,
It's-
Meatloaf is.
Absolutely.
What a life. Anyway, sorry.
It has, if you've not read Meatloaf's autobiography, get on it because it is fascinating. But yeah, so China have released Fight Club. However, they've made a few changes to it.
I've heard, yeah.
They didn't like the ending. They didn't like the anti-establishmentarianism ending.
But they didn't edit the ending.
Nope.
So you can go and watch the movie. This is on Tencent.
Yes.
Is the video streaming site. You go watch the whole movie. It all happens as the movie you are familiar with.
All the way up. Nothing's changed.
Until
The very, very last shot of the film is not there. So I've got to do a spoiler, but the film's 24 years old. If you've not seen it,
I think
what the fuck are you doing? Go and watch Fight Club. It's amazing. I think it was in my top. It is in my top 10 of films. It was on that episode we did, I think. Basically, at the very end of the film, the plot is successful and all the buildings blow up around them, and that's how the film ends.
Sure, the
Project Mayhem.
Yeah,
they're basically bringing down the establishment, bringing down all the
exactly.
banks. So that's that. The scene of the buildings being destroyed is cut. That is not there.
Right.
The film at that point fades to black, and text appears on the screen.
Okay.
And it says, through the clue provided by Tyler, the police rapidly figured out the whole plan and arrested all criminals, successfully preventing the bomb from exploding. After the trial, Tyler was sent to a lunatic asylum, receiving psychological treatment. He was discharged from the hospital in 2012.
Oh, lovely. I have questions.
Me too.
Well, for one, he's not real.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they're going through that. And also, that's just unbelievable. It's just changed the whole...
It's changed the whole message of the film.
Yeah.
The whole message of the film has changed.
But the studio must have agreed.
They must have.
Because you can't just go and
Add bits
slide
to a film.
movies.
I don't know how it works, because they make cuts to films all the time, but adding extra bits in seems a bit bizarre. Yeah.
Movie.
It's bizarre, isn't it? So David Finch has made a statement. He's called the move dystopian, which is correct.
Fair.
And also Chuck Palahniuk has made a statement.
Yep.
He's the guy who wrote the original novel. And he put, this is super wonderful. Everyone gets a happy ending in China. But he also did say it also almost matches the ending of the book better, because the ending of the book is slightly different to the end of the film, and Tyler does get caught at the end of the book. He did mention the fact, well, maybe it is a bit closer to my original vision, but that doesn't make it right. I thought it was fascinating. I've never heard of that happening before.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre.
Yeah, it's a real strange one.
It's not a good precedent to set, is it? There's loads of people have been tweeting about it, but I thought that was crazy.
Yeah.
I love Fight Club. Let's talk about Fight Club for a minute. How good is Fight Club?
It's great. I've not seen it for many years.
No, normally.
But we'll link it back to Meatloaf. What a great performance he gives in that
Meatloaf's
movie.
wonderful in Fight Club.
Yeah.
It's probably one thing that hasn't been mentioned.
Full of little nice surprises.
Yeah. It's one thing that hasn't been mentioned since his death is how good he was in Fight Club.
I saw it a couple of times.
Did you? I didn't.
It was more focused on like Rocky Horror, but
yeah, because he's incredible in that as well.
Yeah.
I also did a watch along on Grief Burrito of that.
The Meatloaf,
the Meatloaf watch along. It was devastating news to get. I learnt it just as I got out of my car and I got to work as well. I was like, oh, this is a nightmare.
A great start to the day.
Great start.
But no, Fight Club's great. Brad Pitt's great in it. Norton's fantastic. Helena Bonham Carter
Helena who
is great before she just played the same thing in every movie.
Ever since then, that's what she's been kind of living.
Grimy, it's horrible. It's a lovely twist.
It's one of the best.
Even Jared Leto's watchable.
It's one of the best films we've ever made.
I kind of want to go and watch it now. I've not watched it for years.
It's on Netflix.
It's like
at the point. I don't know if it still is.
Fight Club is a movie I think I felt I watched a lot when I was of a certain age.
Yeah, I remember you putting me onto it.
I
remember you telling me to watch it like many, many, many moons ago. Yeah, I remember you telling me to watch it, and since then I must have watched it 20 times. Must have. Great movie. I was going to mention something else about Meatloaf then as well, but I forgot what it was. Oh, we went to see him once.
Oh, we did, yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
That was great.
It was great. It was like, he didn't quite have the voice.
No.
It didn't matter, did it?
No, he retired not long after we saw him.
Yeah, because he was still...
Meatloaf.
Ploughing everything into it, wasn't he? And
Put his energy into everything.
It was a great experience.
Yeah, it was. It was a good night, good gig.
I kind of thought he wasn't going to make it through the gig, but I think that's just what everyone... That's how much he put into every show.
He survived many years afterwards, but
yeah.
Rest in peace, Meat. Have you watched anything good at the top of the stream?
I've started Archive 81.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what it's called. You're looking at me as if...
Because I was like, have I got the number right?
No, the number's right. Your number is
I've only watched one episode.
Okay.
But I'm intrigued.
I will
go back for more.
I've done 5 now,
Oh, you're
or
ploughing
6.
through it.
I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
It gets trippy.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. It gets a bit weird. There's bits of it are quite scary. I'm not going to lie.
Sure.
But yeah, it's great.
I thought, the first half of the first episode, I was like, oh, I'm not...
Takes a bit to get going.
But then it did click in. I was like, no, I'm on board.
They're
with
full
this
hour long episodes.
So.
Most of them are full hour long episodes as well. So there's a lot to get through. But the budget, I feel like it is quite low budget because it does struggle with the budget sometimes. Some of the effects are not brilliant.
Okay.
But yeah, it's great. I'm really into it. I'm really enjoying it.
Cool.
I will.
It's based on a podcast, do you know?
It is, yeah, based on a podcast. That is correct. it's all timey-wimey and
Freaky.
characters appear between the two
Yeah.
different timelines and stuff. It's really good. It's really good. For a low budget, I presume it's a low budget thing. I don't think it's high production values, but I'm really enjoying it. I think it's great.
Also, I've watched. I just wanted to touch on something else, which I mentioned a few weeks ago.
Okay.
I've still been keeping up with the Book of Boba Fett
Okay.
on Disney Plus. Right. Well,
'cause I know you weren't that impressed with the first one, were you?
no. First couple, I thought this is quite boring,
Okay.
and I feel like I've just seen this before, like going and killing a monster in the desert. That happened in The Mandalorian at least twice. So you've been worried about spoiling something that was 24 years old. I'm going to spoil something that's just a few days old.
Okay.
I'm really sorry. I'm not that sorry.
Spoiler warning for anyone
Right,
who's not seen it.
I've just got up to episode 5.
Yeah.
Watched episode 5 the other day.
Yeah.
You can switch off for like 30 seconds.
Yes, if you don't want to know what happens in episode 5 of Boba Fett's.
Boba Fett's not in it.
Okay.
It's just an episode of The Mandalorian in the middle of this series.
Really?
Yeah.
Wonder why they've done that.
It's like catching up where he's been.
So the Mandalorian's in it?
Yeah. It's an
What?
episode of The Mandalorian in this. And it's like right at the end, it links back to the. For like 30 seconds, it links back to the Boba Fett story that you've seen for the previous 4 weeks.
I'm not into that. That's weird.
It's sneakily.
Sneaky. But then what if you're like really into the Mandalorian and you have not watched Boba Fett?
Yeah.
Sneaky that. I'm not into that.
So when the next series of The Mandalorian starts, you'll be like, oh, how has he got this?
What's happened? It's these studios think that you just have to watch everything that they put out.
Yeah,
to make it work.
expanded universes and all that.
Yeah.
It was
becoming the norm.
It was the best episode of the series so far.
I don't feel like Disney Plus are putting much marketing behind this. I haven't seen a lot of. If you hadn't mentioned it, I wouldn't have even known it was out yet. Put it that way. I don't feel like it's getting a lot of publicity for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Like Mando was everywhere when that came out.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like this is.
Yeah.
So interesting.
It's just odd. It's
It
like
is
just imagine another program doing that. It's
No.
strange.
Marvel would do it. With some of theirs, but it seems that is strange.
Yeah.
I'm not on board with that.
It was weird.
Yeah.
It was good.
Very weird.
It was weird.
Anything else?
No, that's it for me. How about you?
I don't think I've watched anything else either. I was just trying to think, but I don't think I have.
That's fine. You're allowed.
Oh no, I tell you what I did watch. You remember I mentioned that fake Saturday morning TV show?
Oh yes.
I watched the second one of them.
Yeah.
It's too weird for me.
Okay.
It doesn't hold up. It's a good idea, but it doesn't work in practice, I don't think. I think it's just a bit strange.
Stretch the joke a bit.
Yeah, I won't be going back for any more, I don't
Okay.
think. I feel like I have been watching something else and it's going to really bug me because I've been thinking about it for ages. Because I'm like...
Sure it'll come back.
I'm sure it will. I don't know what it was.
We can play it free and loose.
Yeah, we'll
It
talk
pops
about it
back
next
into
week
your
when
head.
I think about it. There is one other thing we've both watched.
Yes?
We need to extend our odds into Katla episode 5.
Yeah, old man's already out. You didn't even feel it.
Didn't. Too used to it now. It's been out for a long time.
Yeah, just don't put it back. Just-
So this is our weekly watch-along show.
Yeah.
Ross Cook messaged me today. I don't know if you saw the message in
no,
the Discord.
I've not caught up.
So because we didn't put an episode out this morning, he has gone back and listened to our first ever episode today,
Okay.
which I'm not happy about because I imagine it sounds terrible. But he says within the first 2 minutes of that, we talk about how we're going to do films and we're never going to do TV shows because nobody wants to listen to a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about a TV episode every week. No, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, but this is just a small
I
little
know,
segment.
it just made him laugh. It made me laugh when he put it. I thought it
But
was
that is quite funny.
It is quite funny. Within a minute of us starting the podcast, that's what we said.
What did you think of episode 5?
I thought it was a bit weaker.
Did you?
Yeah.
I thought it was strong.
Oh, okay. That's interesting because we've agreed with it most of the way through.
Yeah.
Okay, why? Towards the end, it got really good. There's a nice...
Because I felt like the foot was put to the floor a little bit.
They did go with it a little
and people are starting to now go, this is fucking weird, this situation.
One man's actually said it out loud now.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Do you know who hasn't?
Who?
The policeman.
Yeah.
Who is the most useless.
He's barely
law
left his
enforcement.
desk in the whole season. He just sits at his desk just interviewing people.
He's,
Yeah, he is.
he may as well be investigating fucking Partygate because he's about as useful as that.
Political satire.
I don't like that character, but it's the scenes with this kid.
Yeah.
The last 2 weeks have been the strongest. This
Agreed,
creepy little boy who's come out of the volcano.
Yeah. He was proper creepy this week
yeah.
as well, to the point where fuck him. That's what they've said.
Yeah.
Both of them. Because he was talking about how he wanted to kill his dad,
Yeah.
wasn't he? And the mum was like, no, we're not having that.
He's sitting in the back of this car thumbing this.
Yeah, because she's escaping
Stanley
with him.
knife. Yeah.
She's escaping with him. And then she just abandons him in the middle of nowhere.
Left him in the ash field.
Yeah, because there was an ash storm.
Yeah.
A storm. There's an ash storm in this week's episode, which is not something we've seen before. And apparently when there's an ash storm, they have to all go inside and turn the heating on really high.
Yeah.
Did you notice that? I thought it was a bit weird. It stops the ash coming in, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know why.
No idea.
The bloke who had an affair with the person...
Oh, Tor.
That he's got two versions of the same lover living
He's
with him.
loving it.
He's loving it. But he finally admitted it to them. He was like, you two are the same person. You're clearly the same person.
But I'm still having it away with the younger version.
Yeah, but I'm still going to get off with a younger one. While the older one's just sitting there.
Yeah.
That was a bit odd. Is it me as well? Everybody keeps saying about those two women, oh, you're clearly the same person. You look identical. And I'm like, they don't look even a little bit alike for me.
Oh, I think they do.
Do you? I don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't think they look... They're clearly not... They're obviously not the same person, but I don't think they do look alike.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I could buy it.
And then the episode ended the same way that 3 of the 4 episodes currently have ended. Another person came back from the ash field.
Yeah, a
Covered in
naked
ash.
person came out covered in ash. But, slight twist, similar to the first one, I suppose, it's a person who's still alive.
Yeah.
It's Grima.
Very bizarre.
Herself, our lead character.
Yeah, the main character's come back.
There's another version.
Was she the one who found her? Did she find herself?
Found herself,
yeah.
And there was the first wisps of an explanation of what is going on as well.
Yeah.
Because the lady in charge of the hotel tells an old folk tale about changelings, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Who can take the appearance of anyone they want.
Yeah.
And they're basically evil spirits.
Yeah. I think that's where it's heading.
Yeah.
They're going to be like doppelgangers, aren't they?
I think so.
But we've got 3 left now. We've now had 4 of the 5 episodes have been finished with somebody coming back covered in ash. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see where it goes.
Look, this is well-made stuff.
Oh, yeah,
it looks beautiful. It's well acted.
On the whole, it's really good.
Yeah.
There's just bits of it that I'm like... Yeah.
Is it going to stick the landing?
That's the big question, isn't it?
It's going to be the key decider for me of whether I'm going to come out of this recommending it.
Yeah, agreed. It's all going to be about these last 3 episodes.
And if anything's holding me back, it's that. If someone came to me and said, "Would you recommend I watch this?" I don't know if I'd say yes yet, and that's not a reflection on it being bad. I'm not sure myself.
Not sure. You don't want to recommend something and then it's going to all go, "Oh, it's just aliens" at the end, and it'll be really shit. So it is all about, can it stick the landing now?
She just wakes up because she'd been knocked out at the original eruption or something.
That wouldn't surprise me. You don't know, do you?
See.
So we'll see. We're 5 in. We've got 8. There's 8 altogether, so we've got 3 left to go through.
Katla.
I presume we're going to start getting some answers in the next 3 episodes.
One would think so.
One would hope so.
Well, this kid's just going to be running through ash clouds, stabbing people to death.
Yeah. I don't know. Will we ever see him again? Has he just been abandoned? Who knows? Who knows? I assume the dad's going to have some words to say about it when she gets back.
Possibly.
I don't know. So yeah. So if you are watching along with us, keep doing it, and we'll talk about episode 6 next week.
Excellent.
We got anything else to talk about, Nick?
I think that's about it.
Okay.
Apart from, I've got a little game to play.
Oh, we've not headlined the episode. I don't know what that noise was.
We've
not headlined an episode with a game for a long time. What sort of game have we got?
I've got a true or false game.
Okay.
Is as we were watching Apostle this week.
And last week.
As we were watching Apostle this week, it's sort of horror based.
Cool.
I think we would say it was a horror film.
I'm up for that.
So I'm going to give you let's say fact.
Okay.
You tell me if it's true or false. As we play Apostle or Possibly Not.
Nice. That's a great name. That's one of your better names.
Okay.
That's top tier.
Thanks. Okay, so I've got 5 things. You tell me true or false, and I'll tell you if you're right or not. So the first one. Are you familiar with the movie Child's Play?
Yes.
Is Child's Play based on a true story?
I wouldn't have thought so. It's about a killer doll. But it probably is. False.
But you've covered both options.
False.
It is true.
Really?
Would you like to know about it?
Yeah, definitely.
I think you'll find this interesting.
Okay.
In 1909, So this is the legend that the Child's Play movies are based on.
Okay.
In 1909, a painter from Key West in Florida called Robert Eugene Otto claimed that one of his family's servants placed a voodoo curse on his childhood toy.
Right.
His childhood toy is Robert the Doll.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Really. Supposedly, the doll would mysteriously move from room to room, knock furniture over, and conduct conversations with Otto. Robert the Doll was left in the attic until Otto's death in 1974, when the new owners moved into his home. The new family also claimed mysterious activities would happen in the house connected to the doll. Today, Robert the Doll is on display at the Custom House and Old Post Office Museum in Key West, Florida.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
That's made me want to watch them films a bit more now.
Yeah, I know you'd like that.
That's fascinating.
Because we know there are Robert the Doll movies.
There are Robert the Doll movies.
Made by the people who made Werewolves of the Third Reich, which we reviewed 2 or 3 weeks ago.
2 or 3 weeks ago? No, I've lost track of time. Yeah, I think there's 3 of them altogether.
Yeah, there you go. Based on true events.
I'm going to try and find
them. And
them.
also Child's Play.
Wow, cool. Good one. I'm losing, though. Not so good.
Okay. The creature from the Black Lagoon was modelled on the Oscar statuette.
Oh.
True or false? A possible or a possibly not?
A possibly not.
No, it's true.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Apparently they were like, yeah, that looks a bit creepy. Let's stick some gills and a couple of fins on it.
Really?
Yeah.
How weird. And then turn it into a creature from a swamp.
Yeah.
I'm not doing very well at this game.
Okay, next one.
Next one.
In the last 10 years of his life, horror legend Alfred Hitchcock struck up an unlikely but close friendship with none other than Sylvester Stallone, as they bonded over their love of horror and classic Hollywood movies.
Interesting. That'd be an interesting conversation, wouldn't it, to sit and listen to? True.
It's false.
Oh no, really?
Made that up.
You made that up?
Yeah, I just picked 2 random people. Checked that they were kind of alive for a few years at the same time.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh well.
I wish that was true.
Been mugged off now. Yeah, I wish that was true as well. They'd have a great conversation.
Can you imagine Sly taking like Rocky rounds? We're like, check this out, Alfred. What do you reckon?
Look at this. I'm doing rubbish.
Okay, it's fine. Look, you can still get some respectability back. Okay, next one. In classic or old Hollywood, child actors, when they were misbehaved on set, were sent to the black box where they were forced to sit on a block of ice as punishment.
No. I feel like that's probably a thing, but not for actors. False.
It's apostle. It's true.
No way.
Shirley Temple even wrote in her autobiography saying that this happened to her, but as far as she could tell, it did no lasting damage to my psyche.
Or arse.
They've got a very cold bottom.
Wow, I've never got 0 out of 5 on one of your games, so we're going for that this time.
Right, okay. Okay, apostle or possibly not. Steven Spielberg claimed to have a haunted copy on DVD of the Paranormal Activity.
I don't understand that. What?
Steven Spielberg had a DVD of the movie Paranormal Activity, and he said it was haunted.
Okay. Did he not understand what the film was about? False.
As in the item itself was like...
I get it. False.
He says it's true.
He says it's true.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I did get 0 out of 5. Wow, that's excellent.
Spielberg says his DreamWorks Studios was considering distributing Paranormal Activity. He took a DVD of the movie home to watch, but got freaked out when the door to his bedroom locked by itself. The doors to his bedroom, he says, were locked from the inside, and I believe it was because of this haunted DVD. It's not just something we came up with for marketing the movie. Yes, right.
Whatever.
Spielberg said he carried the DVD to work in a trash bag because he thought it was haunted and he didn't want to touch it.
So ghosts don't go through trash bags?
Apparently not. I mean, I question his claim, but he claims it to be true. Unfortunately, that's a 0 out of 5.
I got 0 out of 5.
But you learned some
I'm out of
interesting
practice.
things.
I did learn some interesting things. I'm definitely more interested in the Robert the Doll movies now.
Maybe we could
We
do.
mocked them when we heard.
Maybe we
about
could do a watch along of a Robert the Doll movie.
them. I'll see if I
for
can
the
find
future.
one. That sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Oh well, 0 out of 5. I'm out of practice. You've not done a game for ages.
Did you have fun?
That's on your fault.
That's the main thing.
Yes, always.
Good.
I love your games. They're well good fun. Cool. I think we're about done, aren't we?
Sure.
What I was going to say, what we're watching this week, but it's Apostle.
Yeah.
So we'll be back on Thursday to just come and listen to it and see how we got on with it.
Well, it's going to be awesome.
It's
Best
gonna be
episode
awesome.
ever.
Best episode ever. Come and listen on Thursday for our best episode ever.
Cheers.
Bye.